Hello everyone, and welcome to Largest Issue in the Galaxy. Every issue in the galaxy from, I don't know. I'm your host, Riley, the big guy, joined by my co-host, Andrew, the little guy.
Hi everybody, how are you doing?
Andrew's tired, it's 10 p.m.
It's 10, I woke up at like 9. I was
Good
earlier,
job.
and alright, I'm getting my life on track.
And today we are joined by a first-time special guest, Saturn. Hello, welcome to the program.
Hey, yo, what's up?
She's here, and she's ready.
I'm here.
Woo!
Woo, yay!
Super.
Podcast. Shut up, Andrew. Anyway, so there is no real winner from last week, because last week was our April Fool's bit where we only did one issue. I put a straw poll in the description, and I'm not going to check it again, just because I'm too lazy and it really doesn't matter. But I checked it a couple days after the episode went up. The straw poll was just, were you fooled at all by the April Fool's joke? And there was one vote, and it was for yes, which I was actually pretty shocked about, because that April Fool's joke was not at all intended to be at all believable. It was just something stupid for the lols.
Man, whoever believed it, you're an idiot.
They probably just read the title and just were brought back to the times of Biggest Problem, which is not associated with the show at all. And
Nope.
and they were scared. But as it turns out, we're still here. Andrew did not kill my parrot. That's what I said last episode. I forgot about that until just now.
I didn't kill your parrot yet.
Not yet. First I had to get a parrot, and then you'd have to come here to Florida, and then you would have to kill the parrot. It'd be
I'm coming to Florida eventually.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are coming here soon. But regardless. Fuck, brain. I really wasn't ready for this. I wasn't expecting to have to do this. You see,
really?
I tweeted looking for a random podcast, just because like a random podcast would just be like, we pick a topic and we fucking have a conversation, and that I can do. But now I'm trying to like actively structure a show that exists. It is on its 45th episode, and my brain is in sleep mode.
Man, we really should have just did Florida Man. Would have been so much easier.
Oh no, we should have. That would have been really funny.
Are my topics too big for you guys? Is that what this is?
No, I don't even know your topics yet, Saturn.
She literally said one of them.
Oh, I know one of them, I guess, I suppose. Anyway. So, show, brain, issues. As you know, guest episodes, it goes host, guest. And I went first last time, so Andrew's going first with his issue. Andrew, what's your issue?
Alright, I was thinking while you were going over the intro, which has probably been the shortest intro that we've had since.
Because I didn't have to stall while I looked for who won, because I'm never prepared.
Yeah, for the first time. No stalling. Woo, super.
Woo. Time to have a short podcast, because we're bad at getting to the hour.
Because Riley doesn't know how fucking douches.
Andrew, shut your mouth and tell us what your issue is, you motherfucker.
I have a great issue. My issue, I'm winning. I want to win finally again. I'm tired of getting cucked by the guest, because that is what gets in my way every time.
Well, there's a guest here, and I'm sure she's got some hot button issues ready, so you got your work cut out for you.
I'm winning this week, 100%.
Big words, tough talk.
Shut the fuck up. My issue this week consists of self-hatred and its own, little bubble. Fuck it. I hate it. But this mainly comes from me because of my, small little music career that I have.
Did you check the list? Because we both hate ourselves. I'm surprised this hasn't done.
I'm almost positive we haven't. I've looked a couple times, but I'm almost positive. You want me to look again?
No, if you looked, you're fine. I feel like I feel like it's something we've at least touched on the show, if not its own dedicated issue. Because we both hate ourselves, and that is a well-known fact.
We both hate ourselves, but I don't think we've ever Talked about it.
Well, Andrew,
But
I can definitely co-opt for this. I don't know about Saturn, but
I think all of us can, in one
you don't know
way.
nothing about Saturn. She might be the happiest person on the planet. You wouldn't even know.
She could be. I doubt that because she has Discord.
I also would have accepted Twitter.
And Twitter. You know what?
That's true too.
Correction, Twitter.
Please, Andrew, give us your opening statement here, and I'm sure me and Saturn will have stuff to say as well.
Again, so I've realized a lot of self-hatred comes from, the things that we see as our flaws. Take the example, our voices. Riely doesn't edit this podcast because he fucking hates his voice.
That's not why at all. I don't edit this podcast because I hate sitting in front of a laptop for 4 hours and clicking through fucking sound waves. I don't give a shit about my own voice.
Okay. Well, let me take this as the example. Earlier today, I had a friend over, believe it or not. I was just as surprised as you.
Andrew has friends?
I'm just as surprised as you, I know. But I had him over, I just recently, got some stuff. People were recording, and I'm like, hey, how about you record this song that I wrote? And I tried to get him to do it. He recorded for like 2 minutes, and he's like, I can't do this. I hate my voice. I hate how it sounds. And I'm like, wow, you fucking hate that. And when I used to record YouTube videos, I hated editing because I hated the sound of my own voice. I could not stand what I sound like.
Yeah, that's probably why you don't listen to the show either. Although I guess that doesn't explain the episodes you aren't on.
Yeah, the episodes that I wasn't on, I just don't even listen to. Anything that I'm a part of, I absolutely hate. Like my music. I do not promote my music to my friends. I have a small, 2 people that I've ever told my music about to my, natural friend group that isn't on Twitter. Because I absolutely hate it.
I mean, apparently you promote Largest Issue to your friends, because
I promoted Largest Issue to one of my friends because he was curious about it.
Who has now listened to, the entire show in, a couple days.
Yeah, he listened,
Yeah, this is episode 45. I'm sure by the time this actually comes up, he will have caught up.
I don't know what episode he was on. I don't remember. It was an episode with Ian, I think.
Oh, okay,
it was definitely with Ian.
That was that has to have been late 20s.
That's what he last talked about. But
wait, what Ian episode was it? Was it the Ian Moe one, our best one?
No, it wasn't that one yet. I told him he should listen to that one though.
It was very good.
That one, very good. I was in the closet and I was very concerned because yelling is terrifying to me.
Yeah, Ian and Mo went off at each other, and it was quite an amazing
just going
episode.
at it. It's almost started its own spin-off series.
Yeah, fucking what happens when a 15-year-old socialist and a 45-year-old who's pretending to be a conservative to piss him off come together. That's that episode.
Good episode.
It was beautiful. It was quite a beautiful thing. But anyway, continue your story and example for self-hatred.
Another example I can think of is we never look at, a lot of people at least, we don't look at our achievements as, oh, this is great. We look at it as, this could have been so much better. I fucking hate this.
That's fair. I feel that.
I see it in the speedrunning community because that's what came to my mind first. We look at our runs and we're just like, wow, that fucking sucked.
Andrew, don't talk like you are a part of the speedrunning community.
I was a part of the speedrunning community for a short bit. I wasn't, majorly in it, but I was for a short bit.
Did you get at all close to any, reputable speedrun time?
I'm pretty sure I have an individual world record. World record, actually. Yeah, it's for a level that no one else has contested yet, but...
Oh, yeah, it's an individual world. You're the one and only person with the record. Okay, I see.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter, though. I still have it. I think at that
What's the category? What's the level? I want to go beat your record. That'd be really funny.
It's on New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, but don't worry about it.
Is it a specific level?
Yeah, it's a specific level. I don't remember what level.
You should go find out so I could try to beat your record. I'm bad at Mario, so I won't, but I could try.
I did it completely on accident.
Anyway, Andrew, please continue. I'm sorry. I keep
But
interrupting.
a lot of the games that I play, actually, I look at it and I'm like, wow, I fucking suck. I shit on myself so much.
Yeah, it's fair.
Especially in Overwatch. In Overwatch, I'm looking at myself every time I just fuck up. I'm like, oh god damn it, I suck at this fucking game.
I won't even buy Overwatch because I know that I'll be garbage at it because I'm garbage at every fucking competitive shooting type game. Just any game, really. I'm garbage at. I'm okay.
Yeah, we've talked about it on the show.
The only game I'm passable at is Pokemon, and even that, all the people around me are 10 times better. So, yeah.
I'm better than you, and I don't even play Pokemon
Andrew,
anymore.
you are not better than me at Pokemon. You can step right the fuck off. You don't even know competitive.
I don't need to be better than you because we've seen how much better I am than you at almost everything else, so we can assume that I'm better than you at Pokemon.
No, that's my one thing that I have over you.
That one thing. Except for that time you got lost in Sweet Tooth.
Oh wow, yeah, that was on a Let's Play channel. I wonder whatever happened to that channel, Andrew.
Don't know.
Mister, maybe we'll record this weekend here at Sunday at 10:30 p.m.
Okay, well,
podcast.
Well, you see, I kind of forgot about it until today. But yesterday, let me explain. Yesterday, I had a friend over. The day before that, I had a friend over. Today, Easter
Andrew,
party.
you're not allowed to have friends. This is quarantine. You have to have friends over the internet and record Let's Plays with them.
It's the same person. It's fine. We're socially distanced. We wear masks.
I really hope you're joking.
Guys, I'm totally capping. I'm just making it seem like I care. I don't.
That's fair. That's more than fair. Like I get caring to some degree makes sense, but if you're gonna have a friend over at your house, standing 6 feet away with masks on, what's even the fucking point at that point?
My ex actually recently just got COVID.
Listen, when I'm hanging with my bros, I have to be able to be at a questionably, possibly gay distance from them while playing video games. That is the only way that it works.
Riely, how old are you?
I'm gonna be 19 in like a week.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez, I'm old.
Wait until you hear how old Andrew is.
Oh no.
I'd much rather like to hear a guess first.
Yeah, let's hear how old you think Andrew is. Can we get some Jeopardy music here? I hope Jason hears this part. Put it in.
It's so hard to tell based on your voice alone.
Oh yeah, based on the voice, I would get a horribly wrong guess.
This is just completely shot in the dark.
Do you need like I could send a picture of me into the fucking recording group chat?
No, I want to hear a guess based on voice, just because I want to see if it's off by a lot.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay,
Remember, when Riely says wait until you hear how old Andrew is, that could mean I'm older than Riely by a bunch.
Could mean he's older, could mean he's younger, could mean he's the same age. Who knows?
25.
You're 10 years off.
No shit, you're 14?
Are you 15?
I'm 15.
Oh shit, I thought you were 14. 15. Oops, I guess I was wrong too.
Wow, you fucking bum. Doesn't even know Andrew.
Yeah, I don't know my friends.
I've been doing this podcast for like 2 years.
God, we fucking have, haven't we? Oh, man.
Around that almost. We're almost at that.
This podcast, the concept of this podcast came from the concept of a different podcast where I was going to spoof other podcasts. This was only meant to be one episode as part of like an anthology of stupid shit. And it turned out to be its own thing. And now here we are at episode 45.
Yep.
But anyway, do you have anything else on self-hatred, or should me and Saturn take the floor? Because I know we have things to say as well.
You can take the floor. Go right ahead.
Do you have anything to say regarding the concept of self-hatred, Saturn? I want to hear from you. You've been a little quiet this episode. We gotta give you the floor.
I've definitely, I will take that mic. I've definitely gone through my phases of self-loathing. My first husband, that's how old I am, by the way. I have
Your
more than
first
one.
husband, yeah.
My first husband. He was the most depressing man I think I've ever met. And he spent all of his time working on Rubik's Cubes and staring people down and collecting pens in his pocket. This was a creepy guy, okay? And I was attracted
And you
to
married
him.
this man. You went
I
through a
married this man.
wedding with this man.
He fathered 2 of my children.
Oh shit. This is a real thing. There's a real relationship here with this creepy pen collecting
Yes,
Rubik's Cube man.
yes. And I remember him saying that his self-loathing finally killed itself and turned into love for me. Which was
Aww.
like the most romantic goth thing I've ever heard.
That's true.
So, I do think that once you start doing that work on yourself and start isolating that self-hatred, then it gets easier to combat. I do think that it also has a right to be there, though. Does that make any sense?
Yes, I
Like
think so.
we can't bargain with our feelings.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
I don't know. I got hit in the head pretty hard by a basketball earlier. Nothing makes sense to me right now.
Ouch.
That broke
Yeah, I
me.
got my fucking
An-
shit rocked.
Andrew, have you gone to the doctor? Could you have a concussion right now?
Nope, perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. Got it.
Yep.
Coach
Fucking
says
basketball
shake it
hurt
off.
though. My uncle, he airballed a 3. Next thing I know, I'm not looking. And my friend's on my phone, and the next thing I know, bunk.
Andrew's losing IQ points as we speak, and we just don't know it.
I'm already in the negatives. What do you mean? If anything, I fucking gained brain cells. Get PTSD from a basketball.
The
That's
basketball
dangerous.
like knocked in, it like woke up some dormant brain cells, and now you're smarter.
Yep. Next thing you know, I'm combating Albert Einstein on the IQ level.
That's like the plot. There's like a sitcom episode of like every sitcom ever where the stupid character gets their head hit and they become smart, and then they get their head hit again and they're not smart anymore. That was a SpongeBob episode that happened to Patrick.
It happened to Peter and Family Guy.
Oh no, it wasn't that he hit his head, it was that he put on like a thing. He put on like his head fell off and like he put the wrong thing back on. I think was what happened with Patrick.
I don't remember what happened with Patrick.
I want to watch that episode again. I remember that being a very good episode. But anyway, we've trampled enough on Saturn's Saturn here. If she has anything else to say, give her the microphone back.
I do. I do want to kind of just finalize my thought in saying that as far as self-hatred goes, let it share a space in your mind, but don't let it become a roommate. Okay?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't let it
He's just a
control
weird
you.
guy who you let live in your basement because you feel bad for him. You can do some laundry, maybe take a nap in the laundry room, but that's it. But anyway. So I've kind of struggled with self-hatred for almost my entire life, like since at least like sometime during middle school was when it really dawned on me. And it's only gotten demonstrably worse since. And like it was a big part of like I talked about a lot how I fell into like a huge depression hole like between the time of March and July 2020, where when school ended I was like, fuck, people aren't here anymore and now I'm lonely and sad. That's what happened there, and that just gave me a lot of time to sit alone and be like, man, I really do suck, don't I? Like every possible thing that could be bad is bad, and that's not good. That's no good, as Sonic the Hedgehog would say. And yeah, this is something I haven't even begun to get over. Like, I've kicked like the big, like, I'm constantly like crying into my pillow, like depression, like funk, I guess you could call it. But I still, every once in a while, have those nights where I'm like, fuck, I hate my life and I hate myself. And I guess that's about my thoughts on that particular matter. Do you have anything else to say, Andrew?
Bad timing, but I got a smoke perp freestyle line that he said in one of his legendary 40-minute freestyle verse.
Was this about self-hatred?
No, it was
Well
it's
then,
about something
shut the fuck
completely
up.
different, but it's stuck in my head now.
Fine, say it, Andrew. Say it.
No.
Okay, then shut up. Anything else about the issue before we move on to Saturn's first issue?
Nah.
Alrighty, well, Saturn, what is your first issue for us tonight?
Excuse me, I was having a coughing fit.
So it's okay.
Okay, so I just want to point out I have 3 different tabs open. All of them are Google searches for Deadbeat Mom. Okay? Now get this. Whenever you first search it and Google suggests, you type in Deadbeat and the first option is Deadbeat Dad, Deadbeat Father, Deadbeat Dad quotes, Deadbeat Dad quotes for Facebook.
That's wow.
Could you explain why you didn't just go with the opinion deadbeat parents?
Probably
That's the
because her
next
dad
one.
didn't suck.
Oh no, my dad was horrible.
Oh, okay
But
then.
but I've seen this in practice.
Okay, so
So
Saturn's
go
issue is
ahead.
Deadbeat Moms, by the way. Just so you know.
You finish the search, you type out deadbeat mom, and the first definition is deadbeat parent from Wikipedia. You have to go down to Urban Dictionary to find a definition of a deadbeat mother.
Urban Dictionary, the fucking heroes, the absolute mad lads themselves.
I had Facebook pop up first when I searched it up.
Is there like a Deadbeat Moms Facebook group or some shit?
Seems
Oh my
like a
gosh.
deadbeat mom's home of Facebook. Yep, it's a community.
That's hilarious.
How do I want to see what's in it? I'm curious.
But anyway, Saturn, I want to hear about your experiences with Deadbeat Moms and why this is an issue you feel strongly about.
So, Urban Dictionary defines deadbeat mother as a woman who puts herself ahead of the needs of her children. A woman who thinks because she has a vagina doesn't have to pay child support or do anything the court demands her to do. They most likely suffer from a narcissistic personality disorder. They also do not understand there is a big difference between an actual mother and a biological mother. Now, I've been paying my first husband, I pay him $350 a month to take care of my kids that I'm not allowed to see.
Oof, that's rough.
I've seen women go through drug counseling with me, and they tell me, what's the point? I didn't want to be a mom anyways. And they just let the system defeat them. And I could not wrap my head around it.
Yeah, that's wild.
My own mother was physically abused, mentally abused, and manipulating me. That all of this abuse was happening to her because of me and what I was doing and what was interesting to me. I came out as bisexual to my dad, and he threw such a huge fit that there was a possibility that I was gonna eat pussy. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's wild. Like
Mans
Jesus
just didn't want
Christ.
you to get more pussy than he did.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he didn't want the competition on the women market.
Maybe that's it.
Just imagining this guy. He's like, shit. My own daughter's gonna beat me in the pussy race. I gotta do something about this. But yeah, like I have my own drama with my mother, which I said on Twitter. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. I don't want to. I don't want to put it to audio form. But yeah, like the mother is not always blameless, as some may lead you to believe that all mothers are perfect and all fathers are bad. Not to say that my father is anywhere near, like, I'd say my father is demonstrably worse than my mother in terms of like importance in my life and effort to keep me alive and well. But uh I don't have the perfect parent, as it were, and a lot of people don't. Andrew, didn't you talk mad shit about your mom on an episode? I feel like that happened.
That's different.
Yeah, I mean, it probably
That never
is.
happened. That never happened.
Well, if it's public on the podcast and you've never
No,
asked.
it's not public on the podcast.
Oh, was it an issue we mulliganed?
Yes, it was.
Oh!
I'm almost positive that one was.
Well, we never. There was like that one episode that never came out because we only got halfway through it. But other than that, I think everything we've ever done
No,
has
we've
come
we've cut
out.
an issue out before. We've definitely cut out one issue before, maybe two.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that now.
I don't remember who was the guest, but we definitely we just we decided no, this is not good.
Yeah, because you kept going, and I was like, Andrew, are you sure? And you were like,
Yeah,
no, actually.
actually no, this isn't a good idea.
So we won't get into further detail about that. Every kid talks shit about their mother. We won't get into the specifics. But no,
Is it even my
with
mother?
what, Andrew?
Nothing. I'm thinking. There's two people that could have been, and I'm not even sure which one it was.
Was it Mo or Ian? That's the
No,
question of the day.
was it Mo or wasn't it Ian? The two probably most featured people that have been guests on this.
Oh, without contest.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes like Ian with like Ian and Mo both have been on like at least 10 episodes, and the next most frequent is Gingy, who's been on 3. But anyway, Saturn, do you have any more points to make about deadbeat moms?
I think she's having a coughing fit again.
I'm okay. I'm so sorry.
You're
Were you
good.
choking on water?
Sure, let's go with
No.
Yes, she
that.
was.
Yes, I was. Yes, my mother is very, very manipulative. And she still has contact with my first husband and will blatantly lie to him in order to get information about me. Because
Oh.
she has to feel like she has some semblance of control over what I'm going to do with my life. And I think that's really, really shady and really two-faced, and I don't think that's how a mom should act.
Yeah, no. Like, I think
It's like,
to admit to my own shortcomings as a child, I think I was that scapegoat for my grandmother to my mother, because I would tell my grandmother a lot of shit that my mother did not want her to know.
so yeah, I think in conclusion, if your kids aren't worth fighting for and walking through hell for, then what the fuck was the point in having them?
Yeah, that's more than fair.
You know, you brought an individual to life.
Yeah, it really is. Like, that's like one of the world's biggest miracles, and to walk all over that, like it doesn't matter, and like it's like a burden on you that you don't want to take on. It's not the best, not the coolest thing to do.
Yeah. That's all I had to say on it, though. I'm done.
Oh, good, a text from Andrew. I hope he's not leaving. Okay, no, it's something funny.
It's not funny.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty fucking funny.
It is, but that's like, that is not. No, I shouldn't be thinking about that right now.
I feel like you should say it. I don't think
No,
you don't have to
no.
you don't have to specify who it is. Andrew, you have a fucking conga line of exes. No, nobody's gonna figure out who you're talking about.
No, they'll definitely know. She has stated this multiple times. So.
Oh yeah, because you have IRL friends who. Well, if
Yeah,
they already
I have
know,
IRL
if they
friends.
already know.
No.
Okay, fine, we won't say it. Now Saturn's probably sitting there like, what was he gonna say?
I want to know.
We'll put it in the
I think somebody screaming touchdown was involved. That's all I'll say. Andrew, you realize if you put it in the recording chat, that everybody who ever comes on the show will see it.
Right. We'll see that. Right. Fair point.
You could just DM it to Saturn if you want to tell
I
her.
could do that.
Oh yeah, you could. Absolutely.
But anyway, so I guess it's fucking my turn now, huh? I'm not prepared at all. Hold on, I think I got one in my head. I kind of didn't want to talk about it tonight, but I'm going to anyway. It's the only thing I can think of. This is kind of something I wanted to do with either just you, Andrew, or with Demi on, because I feel like... Hold on, I'm checking the list, because I feel like this is something we might have done before. Hey, Andrew.
Yeah?
Well, I'm checking the list. You should tell the people why they should subscribe to the Riely Podcast Mega Feed.
You should be... If you, by any chance...
I'm busy!
If you, by any chance, are not following the Riely Podcast Mega... Can you follow the Riely Podcast Mega Feed? Hold on.
Yes, that's how fucking... You can follow shit on Spotify and on
follow
Stitcher.
shit on Spotify? Oh shit, you can follow it. If you, by any chance, are not following the Riely Podcast Mega Feed on Spotify, you should hit that follow button harder than ever hitting the follow button for my Twitter account, because my Twitter account is objectively the best thing of all goddamn time. No debate. But this is a pretty close second. And the only reason this is a pretty close second is because I'm occasionally on the Mega Feed. But, excluding that, the Riely Podcast Mega Feed consists of the Jello podcast for some reason, largest issue in the galaxy,
and other shit that doesn't really happen anymore.
Yeah, there was December 10th, that was forever ago. Riely did a show with Julian of a movie review, and it was originally with Ian, but, stuff happened.
Yeah, Ian just dipped from the internet entirely. He actually hadn't done that yet when we recorded this. It was just gonna be a fun little one-off of me and Julian. But now that Ian's gone, I have to find somebody to review movies with, because Ian's just fucking dipped.
Ian, if you're dead, we're not making fun of you.
Yeah, Ian dipped, and Julian has like real important adult life shit to attend to. So I'm gonna have to find somebody new to review movies with.
But we got other things like the largest issue in the galaxy, the Riely and Friends show, the Dickheads podcast was on this, Ghosts of Gaming Future, a whole lot of shit that's not really important because Andrew's not slapped right the fuck on it to make it entertaining.
I mean, Florida Man Starts podcast did have Andrew in it, and that's
we're gonna talk about that in a minute. We got Riely does. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that.
Tokusatsu.
Yup. Thank you for saying that for me. The Riely and Noah Variety Hour. I don't give a fuck about that. Um, uh, um, Two Idiots Do Improv Stories is on there. You got the Florida Man does a podcast with someone who lives nowhere near Florida and reads him Florida articles that he found that were at least
Yep,
somewhat
that's
funny.
all. That's all in the title of the podcast. All of that is in there. The
But
no kicks. Go ahead.
if you go far enough back, you can find the Peg and not Colo are bored. Or if you even go further back, the Peg and Colo are bored because
Yes,
Colo Chew is who we've talked about on this show before. Fucking
we
horrible.
did do Colo Chew as an issue because he fucking abandoned me.
And the Way
Peg
Past School
Colo Board.
podcast. I don't know what that is, but that's the first thing that comes up.
That was my first ever podcast. It was about Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons, and I only did like 3 episodes of it.
You did.
I
4
actually only did
episodes.
1 for the longest time, and then I brought it back just for fun, like when I was already an established podcaster, for a couple episodes, and I have not touched it in a very long time.
Yup.
I might go back to it. I'm feeling the Sonic fever recently. I might go do a Way Past Cool or 2.
That explains
But
why it's called Way Past Cool, because it's fucking Sonic related. I
Way
don't know why that
Past
didn't
Cool.
click. Way Past Cool. You're too slow. Oh my god, I'm thinking about Sonic mains and fucking Smash Bros. And I hate them.
Alright. Here's my issue, right? This is not the issue I wanted to talk about, because I really want Demi to be on for that one specifically. Because I know that he will relate. Okay, my issue for today is nobody wants to do Let's Plays. That's my issue. I know Andrew thinks this is targeted towards him, and it partly is, but it's not. It's more of a general thing than specifically picking on Andrew.
Fuck. Shit. Wait.
What?
Nothing. I was like half asleep, and then I heard my name, and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh shit,
no.
wait.
Podcast, fuck.
Shit. Fuck. God damn it. How the fuck could I forget? It was 2 minutes, and I'm dozing off.
Anyway.
Where's my key?
Where is your key, Andrew?
I said tea, fuckface.
Where is your tea, Andrew?
My desk, or my nightstand.
Here's the tea. That's a stupid joke. It's a bad joke. It's bad. I'm sorry.
Spill the tea.
Spill the tea, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, the issue is really that nobody wants to do Let's Plays with me, but I wanted to shorten it a little bit, so I feel like nobody wants to do Let's Plays is a good title.
Man, it's the death of the Let's Plays on YouTube,
I already did that. I've already done the death of Let's Plays. This is more specifically personalized to me.
Mm. Well, why can't you do solo Let's Plays?
I do, but they're bad.
No, they're not.
So that's the problem.
Riely, I'm pretty sure I could watch a good amount of your solo Let's Plays and be just fine.
Yeah, but a lot of that is probably because of Jason's funny editing.
No, I could watch a good amount of it and be just fine. Hey, you know what this stems from? My fucking issue that I talked about earlier.
Self-hate. What, you not wanting to do Big Guy, Little Guy?
No, you just not liking your Let's Plays.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're right, guys. This is Game Boy Luke.
You're right, guys. Game Boy Luke here. Yeah, So anyway. So I'm very interested in podcasts, obviously. That's no secret. I do podcasts fucking all the time. I literally went on Twitter today because I was like, I'm having a fucking podcast withdrawals. I want to do a podcast with somebody. And that's why we did this episode, because we weren't going to do it because we couldn't do it at the normal time. And then I went on Twitter and said, hey, anybody want to do a podcast? Because I want to do a podcast. And Andrew was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do Largest Issue. And I was like, okay. Shit, let's do it. But a format I've been more interested in lately is Let's Plays, and more specifically, group Let's Plays. Because sort of the draw there for me. I've talked about this plenty of times, and I plan on talking about it again in a YouTube video soon. There's your teaser. There's your little fucking little morsel. The draw of Let's Plays to me is just a group of Let's Plays specifically is just it serves the same general function as a podcast while also having something visual to like for the conversation to play off of and to keep my attention visually. And it's like the perfect thing for me to keep my attention. And like it's just like talented people who are funny like come together and they do these little fun videos like like people like the Game Grumps, like we talked about them a couple episodes ago, Aaron and John or Aaron and Dan. And then like there's plenty of good Let's Play channels out there. There's Oni Plays with Chris O'Neill, Oni NG, and all of his friends. And just other shit like that. And I really want to explore that format, and I keep fucking trying, but it's like nobody who I even get to try it with me seems to care. You are not the only offender of this, Andrew. However, you are one of them.
I'm sure of that.
Yeah. So yeah, good example. If you're listening to this on the Big Guy Little Guy YouTube channel, you may have noticed that this podcast is the only thing that has gone up on this channel in probably almost a year now.
I'd probably say almost over a year.
I don't think Big Guy Little Guy... When did we found Big Guy Little Guy? When did that channel go up?
I don't know, because when you look up Big Guy, Little Guy, the first thing that comes up is a fat guy fighting a little kid.
I'd assume you're already subscribed to it, Andrew, so if you just went through your list of subscribed channels, you would find it, right?
My list of over 100, yes.
But it starts with the
oldest
letter
9
B.
months ago.
It was 9 months ago when we started?
Yeah.
So yeah, we only did like 1 weeks of Let's Plays, so like about 8 or 9 months.
Not even.
Yeah, about 8 or 9 months of nothing in terms of other videos.
Yep, very consistent.
Yeah, it's consistent uploads, everybody. Not even this podcast has been consistent, god damn it. It's like the one thing, and not even that has been consistent. But so yeah, Big Guy Little Guy was me really trying to push that, and I think the first session went really well. It's just that Andrew won't fucking record more sessions.
Session went well for at least like, an hour and a half into it. Now it's just, I gotta make time to do it.
The intention was always like, we did 20-minute episodes, right? So it didn't seem like that much of a time commitment, and it still doesn't to me.
It does to me, though.
To do 2 hours and 20 minutes of recording per week. It just was basically the length of one of my longer podcasts. I figured we could do it. And I don't think... We did do it for 1 week, exactly.
Yeah,
we did it for exactly 1 week.
Barely.
And it wasn't even 2 hours and 20 minutes, actually, because that's 7 20 minutes. We only did 5 because there was the podcast and also Riely Solo Sundays was a thing.
Yeah, that one obviously didn't hold up either.
Yeah, so there's only an hour. It was only an hour and 40 minutes worth of stuff to record for you and me every week, along with the podcast. So yeah, about 2 hours, 40 minutes total of Riely and Andrew content. And Riely Solo Sunday stopped because there was no fucking point. It made sense to exist with the other
bubble.
show, but when the other show stopped, it didn't really make sense to continue it.
No.
But so yeah, there's that Big Guy Little Guy, and then there's the Pixels YouTube channel where there've been a couple Let's Plays that have just started and not done anything, and the Pixels BitChute as well. Just because Gingy is fucking, I love the guy, but God is he lazy. Oh, yeah, I know he has other shit going on, but still, man, like. There are so many Let's Plays we did together that he just has yet to upload because he just fucking procrastinates about it and puts it off. Like, we put up a couple Donkey Kong Country episodes. There's one more of those that is just sitting on his hard drive. We did a whole, like, I think we did like 5 or 6 episodes of a Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy Let's Play that has not seen the light of day at all. And there's other shit too that I'm just not remembering. I'm pretty sure there's episodes of our Pokemon Sword Let's Play that never came out. That started on BitChute. I'm pretty sure a couple of those never saw the light of day. So yeah, Gingy's obviously not a reliable Let's Play partner. And, you know, I just want to do some fucking Let's Plays with somebody. That's all I want in my life. You think it wouldn't be that hard, considering I've convinced a bunch of people to do fucking stupid podcasts. It wouldn't be that hard to make them fucking sit there and talk about a video game.
I can't even sit here and talk about a podcast for an hour without having problems.
Without playing fucking Overwatch in the background, you fucking cuck.
Hey, I'm not playing Overwatch right now. Do not make me think, oh, I should start playing Overwatch now.
Don't you fucking dare, you piece of shit. I'll come for you. I'll come to your house.
I'm not. I will not touch the controller.
Good. Be a good boy.
I remember seeing a post of Demi Gloom. He's like, I like to see it because we were both in this recording. And then he's like, I don't like to see it because it was me on Overwatch for 40 minutes. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. But, anyway. So, yeah, it's just, you know, I keep trying because this is a format I really want to dive into just because, you know, there's so much. It's something that I really enjoy and I'd like to be able to put, you know, stuff out that I am satisfied in. And, you know, I think the dynamic with me and you, Andrew, and the dynamic with me and Gingy both worked very well. It's just that neither you or Gingy had the time to put in, neither did you really desire to make time to put in.
Sometimes, dude. Last year was a trip.
Last year was a trip for everybody, and both of us in particular.
Yeah, I'm sure most of my friends can tell you.
Which I'm not implying me and Andrew had worse 2020s than people who literally got COVID and suffered. I'm just saying, in the specific bubble of this show, me and Andrew had bad 2020s.
I don't know. I started this year bad too. Didn't even take 10 days for tragedy to strike.
Yep, fucking life comes at you fast and it comes at you hard.
I got hit in the mouth and I'm just like, wow, this is horrible. But I rebounded. Now I have. At least I like to think that I've rebounded.
Andrew got downed, but then I revived him, and now we're heading southbound.
Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite
today.
I hate that. I like it because it's so well done.
Oh my god, in the fucking Pixel server. So, you've seen all the Wombo.ai memes, right?
Totally.
The faces that sing the Fortnite song, like the vocode, like, you've seen them. That was the meme for a while, was the fucking Tomato Town thing. It was the app where they would fuck with people's faces to make them lip sync to the Tomato Town song.
Oh, I know that.
The Chug Jug. Yeah. And
I know that because of sports.
I went in today, and my original target was Gingy, but I could not find a picture of just him. It was either all him and Alex or him and Tattle. I tried Val.
To name themselves after a character in Legend of Zelda.
Apparently Gingy's girlfriend. But,
she chose Tattle. She could have chose, like...
Anyway. Andrew just shut down. He was like, this... She could have chose, like, Andrew.exe is not responding.
Andrew is crashed. Andrew bot has...
Error 404, consciousness not found.
That basketball's really getting in my head. I'm having hella problems now. Maybe I should go to a doctor. I'll be fine.
It's like every Let's Play project I try consistently with other people, it's just there's some sort of snag. Like, you know, there was sort of plans for on the Colo2 YouTube channel for me and him doing Let's Plays to be a regular thing on the Colo2 YouTube channel. But we did Pokemon Clover, And during Pokemon Clover, there were multiple times where he tried to end it off early without us finishing the game. And then when we finally finished the game, he doesn't really want to do anything else. So yeah, that's another one bites the dust, as it were.
Another one bites the dust. Oh, I am thinking about the incredibly racist parody of that.
Oh no. Oh no!
Riley, stop getting things into my head that do not need to be in my head right now.
But yeah, moral of the story, somebody do Let's Plays with me, damn it.
People need to just not be busy.
Yeah, stop being busy, damn it.
I have friends that require me to do stuff.
Andrew, you can clear an hour and 40 minutes of your week to do
I
fucking
can't.
video
I watch
games.
what I said to my cousin. I watch Japanese cartoons that half the time I don't even think are really, most of the time they're not even made for like kids.
Cut out some fucking anime watching time, the fucking 12 years you spend watching anime, and fucking record some Big Guy, Little Guy. Like you said you would. Until you deleted the DMs like a fucking cuck.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah. Remember that time that I called you out on this shit on the podcast and you were actively deleting the DMs while I was looking for them? Yeah, that happened.
No clue what you're talking about.
Of course.
I would never do
course
something
not.
like that.
No, never. Never would
delete
you do
things that I've previously stated that I went back and said, yeah, no, probably not.
But anyway, that's all I want to say about that. So I guess that's the end of my issue, which means it's time for us to take us home. Saturn, you've got the floor again for our final issue of the night.
Oh. Online dating.
Whoa. That's gonna be fun. I want to hear some stories about this. Let's hear this. I want to know.
Well, I wanted you guys' opinion too.
Well, of course we'll chime in, but
yeah.
I think that you probably have the most experience with this, considering Andrew cannot legally use those apps, and I have had no luck on them.
See, that's the thing too. That most guys that I've talked to about this have told me that they don't have any luck on them, that they can't get a girl's attention. While girls are flooded with messages from guys.
You gotta start with like a real interesting thing, like
or you can have the strategy of 80% of fucking internet mouth breathers and just be like, hey, I'll give you $30 for pictures of your feet or something to that effect.
No, you don't even start with the price. First you start with
how much for the feet?
Yeah, it's like feet pics? Question mark? Boom. That's it. That's all you gotta say.
Saturn, how many messages have you received that are just feet pics? Question mark. We need the metric on this.
Oh God, I would say at least
one.
5%.
That's a really good number.
I actually slept with a foot fetishist once, and it was absolutely terrible.
Did he like sniff your feet and shit?
Yeah.
Aww.
He put lotion on them too. He was really sweet about it. He was all like, well, this is a turn on for me, and this is a very close, intimate thing for me. And I was like, oh God, no.
This is a horrible idea.
Oh God, please stop.
Horrible breath. Terrible kisser. Literally all I got out of it was a foot rub. Which was okay.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
It
the rest of it was just terrible, though. And he contacted me the next day because he had fallen in love.
Oh no. Oh
Yikers.
god. Oh.
It hurt me to hurt him like that.
Listen, man, when you're out here sniffing and sucking toes and fucking not brushing your teeth, you gotta be ready for the inevitable heartbreak. You made it this far, my guy, and for that I salute you. But it was never going to be
You
more.
made it farther than Riley can.
And that's true too.
Really, getting further than Riley is not much of an accomplishment. Even Steve can do it. And all he can say is, hey-o.
Wait, you don't know shit about me. Fuck you.
I know a good enough amount.
Listen, I only ever had like 2 matches on Tinder, and neither of them actually talked to me before unmatching me. So that was how that went.
Immediately started off in the negatives.
Yup.
My first husband got a message telling him to kill himself.
On Tinder?
On OkCupid.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Why?
That was the only message that he got.
That's pretty wild. It wasn't from you, was it? Is that the joke? Is that
No,
what
no, 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 no.
that
No, I would never tell someone to kill themselves. That's
that's fair. That's
hard
fair.
limit.
It's the kind of thing I might scream during a rant, but I would never actively type it out and send it to somebody through private messages.
Yeah.
I would mean it in the most not,
I've definitely told Andrew to kill himself on this show, but I've never typed it and sent it to him in DMs.
he would never really mean it. It would just be
Of course.
satirical.
Satire, satire, satire. But anyway. So, besides Mr. Footman, what are some other online dating experiences that make online dating an issue?
Let's see here.
Turns out
It seems like there's this really big dynamic shift between men and women as far as dating goes.
My ex has dated multiple dudes that she has met online.
I mean, the difference is this is not me giving a real opinion. This is me joking and generalizing, but in a very general sense to what some people would think. It's just that men are desperate and women have actual standards, and that's why it's like how it is.
Absolutely depressing.
It is.
Because I can go through my address book right now and send out 5 messages, all saying the same thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I will get 5 replies back.
Of course.
But you guys, you can send 5, 10, 15, 20, 100 messages and maybe get 1 back.
Maybe less.
Shut up, Mr. fucking Casanova Andrew with the fucking conga line of X's.
Those weren't good decisions. Those were a lot of bad decisions.
I mean, at least
I've
one of them is an upstanding individual who I've talked to and like. I
one,
don't know about any. Yeah, I don't know about the others.
And she has problems of her own that she doesn't.
Oh yeah. I mean, you've told me like shit about her. That's like she's obviously not great, and there's a reason why she's your ex. But she's at least not a horrible person. Like I've had a conversation with her.
She's not a horrible person, but
Unlike some of the other exes you've told me about.
my long list of abusive exes and or manipulators. But that was not that bad. The manipulation thing is, and Alex makes fun of me for it.
So have you ever had a girl that you met online, Andrew, or were these or is all 80 of them school romances?
I've been almost groomed by 2.
Oh, like
But
fucking adult women trying to groom
yeah,
you?
one was an adult. The other one was a minor technically, but there was a 4-year age difference.
Okay, that's still a little sus. And by a
Really,
little, I mean a lot, but
well, it's better than the one was 19 while I was 14 one.
oh man, that's not all groomers are men, guys. Moral of the story.
Not all.
Eh.
Yeah, but with guys, it's a lot less different because a lot of guys have fantasies about older
Yeah, Andrew, you
women.
were probably like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get some fucking
No,
19-year-old.
I wasn't that crazy about it. But it almost, no, it did not almost happen. That was probably for the better. My ex has met some pretty shitty guys online through the great app of Yubo.
Oh yeah,
And
I
one of
saw
my
an ad for
friends.
Yubo. Does that work? Do people use that
Um,
to effect?
yeah, kinda. Apparently. My ex
Would you
again.
would you say it's more useful than Tinder?
I don't know. I haven't used the app, and nor will I ever use the app.
That's fair.
My ex has used that to get many guys' attention for the wrong ways.
Is this
That's
one of the two
important.
exes who I know of?
Yes.
Okay. We won't specify which one.
We won't specify it. It's not important. I don't
I
talk to
just
her
wanted to
anymore.
know.
I have my reasons. But, she's gone a little off, you know, just a little. Man, I
But
don't give a fuck.
anyway, please continue with the horror stories.
What the fuck do you mean horror stories? They could be way worse.
But yeah, probably, realistically. I was just trying to sound interesting for the fucking podcast, Andrew. No need to fucking call me on it.
No. My gimmick is to shit on you.
That's true. That's fair.
When has it not been? Oh, I'm gonna make fun of Riley. I'm pretty sure we've talked about. I'm pretty sure you did an issue yourself about me being a piece of shit to you.
No, to be fair, you do it a lot less than a lot of other people who I work with and am
I do it a
friends
lot
with, so.
less. Still doesn't change the factor. I still do it, but less.
Fuck DJ Skywalker, I make it no secret that I publicly hate that man. But
Who?
regardless. Somebody who I'm on Pixels with.
I thought you said among Texas.
Among Texas?
Yeah, my brain doesn't work
It's,
sometimes.
it's it's just Among Us, but they're all wearing cowboy hats.
Yeah, why would it not
But
be?
anyway, continue, Andrew.
What was I talking about originally?
About unidentified X is online dating
Oh, yeah.
experience.
She's met a good amount of guys through um one of the funny story about it is she was talking to a guy that she met online like that. I had no clue about this guy, and I went to a festival basically with her. I was I went I went to a place like 3 hours from home with her, and it was late at night. So it was like I didn't get home till like 12. I went with her to the place, and midway through, one of her friends said, "Hey, unidentified X, what happened to that Miguel guy that you were talking to last night?" And his name is not Miguel. His name is something completely not Miguel.
His name is Long Johnson.
His name's not Miguel. It was what was his name? It doesn't matter what his name is. We're gonna keep calling him Miguel, just for the sake of I don't like anyone that has the name that starts with the letter M.
How
But
dare you?
can you name anyone with a name that starts with the letter M that's good?
Um, Mo,
Oh
our good
fuck.
friend
Shit,
Mo.
Mo. Fuck. Shit, Mo. God damn it. Mo's an exception. His name starts with
Okay.
the letter O now.
His name is Ohm now.
Ohm.
Ohm Diggity.
Crap, how the fuck did I forget? Okay, besides Mo, none of them are good. And maybe Michael.
Oh yeah, Michael. Oh, debatable whether that guy is considered
Debatable.
good. Yeah.
But, like, I got told about the guy, and I'm just like, wow, I got, I got basically played by a girl because she didn't even tell me about this Miguel kid. And then I found out about it, and I'm just like, oh shit, I'm stuck this far out. There's no way I'm getting home without her taking me home. And I don't like this Miguel kid. She named her cat after him.
Wow.
Yeah. She stopped talking to him. Also. Like,
the cat?
she ghosted Miguel, the guy, then proceeded to name her cat after the guy. Well, not after him. They both have the same name, but different correlations. Which I think's funny.
Would you name a cat after your ex, Saturn? With her to stop
Queen
coughing?
of dozing off.
No, but all my exes are losers. I respect cats more than I respect my exes.
That's fair. It's more than fair. But yeah. It's hard for me to imagine a cat named fucking Miguel. I'm one to talk because my cat's name is Steve, but still, just the concept of a
Steve.
cat named Miguel is so funny to me.
Oh, it's really weird because one of her cats is named Rat Boy, and then Miguel.
Rat Boy and Miguel, the dynamic duo.
She had 3 of them at one
Can we
point.
change the name of Big Guy Little Guy to Rat Boy and Miguel?
I don't know. If I were to ever start talking to her again, I would have to explain why it is that name. And just be like,
Which one of us is Rat Boy and which one of us is Miguel?
This is a problem. This is a big problem because
you see,
I
you're the little
obviously
guy
don't
right
like
now.
Miguel.
But
Yeah.
you're the little guy right now, and rats are small. So you would be Rat Boy, and I would be Miguel because Miguel is.
I
the
mean,
big
that would
man
fit
name.
because I don't like Miguel, and obviously I don't like you.
So yes, here's my co-host Rat Boy Andrew, and I'm fucking Miguel.
I'm trying to think what else was. She had another cat, and I don't remember what its name was. Nor do I care to remember. And the gears in my head are not turning whatsoever.
Keep on turning. That's
Man,
horrible.
why does one of the dumb characters in TV shows, they get hit in the head and they all of a sudden become Albert Einstein too? But when I get hit in the head, I just get dumber.
Andrew, you don't get to make my joke that I made before the show.
Well, you should have made it during the show. Do you have any proof that you made the joke originally?
No, I guess. I guess nobody will ever know the truth.
You'll know the truth, Riely.
Yeah, you know the truth. Saturn is my witness.
I don't remember if she was there when you talked about that.
She was. She was there when I made the joke, Andrew.
Are you sure?
Yes. Anyway, did you think of the story, Andrew? You got one? You got it in your head?
I was supposed to tell a story.
Okay, just shut the fuck up, Andrew. Saturn, you have any other stories and or closing thoughts on your issue?
Not really, but I want to know about your exes, Riely.
He doesn't
have
If
any.
you have any.
I don't have any.
Yeah,
What
me and
kind of
Ellie are polar
relationships do
opposites.
you think about?
What do you mean, what kind of relationships do I think about?
Do you have a crush on anyone?
I mean, I talked on the well. This will come out before that, but I not really actively currently. No, I just had like I said I have a crush from fucking senior year of high school that I still think about constantly because I'm unhealthily obsessed with them, and that's about it.
I'd say that's an active crush.
I mean, yeah, but I have not talked to this person in probably months now.
Tell us about them.
No, I don't want to get into it again. I just fucking talked about
Is
this
that
at a
with that
different
one
show.
girl?
Which one? No, I talked about a different girl in Artist Issue. I've gotten over that. That one's just not a thing anymore.
Okay. Just making sure.
But yeah, just like a girl who I vibed with in high school, who is just sort of like a what if question because she was taken when I met her, so I kind of like I didn't know that for the first week I talked to her, so like I kind of developed a crush on her, and then I fucking smashed it immediately and got it out of my mind. Then the guy broke up with her, and the crush came back, and I was gonna ask her to prom like at some point before I could. The guy fucking got her back, so it's always like a what if I
Oh,
had asked? Maybe she would have said yes. Who knows? And now it will haunt me forever. Not that the prom happened anyway, so even if she had said yes, he wouldn't have been able to go because the prom didn't happen. But at least I would have had the gratification of having been said yes to, were that to have been the case.
Maybe if
But
you asked her, someone wouldn't have tried bat soup.
maybe the coronavirus happened because I didn't ask this girl to prom. Maybe those two events were linked.
It's all your fault, Riley.
I caused the COVID virus by not asking my crush to prom. That's canon now.
Yes.
But anyway. So yeah, I've never dated anybody besides like a fucking I had a girlfriend in second grade. I don't think that counts, but it did happen. It's pretty funny to look back on.
I didn't have a relationship in elementary school ever.
She cheated on me, which is funny considering we were fucking 9. We were already getting into fucking drama, the fucking cheating on each other and shit. No, she cheated on me. There's no cheating on each other involved.
She cheated on you from a guy that was in the class that was just a little bit taller than you and knew how to make his own lunches.
I don't remember if the guy was taller than me because I was friends with the guy she cheated on me with. I don't remember
doesn't
much
matter.
more.
He gets the name brand Lunchables.
The kid at the Lunchables is the one who gets all the fucking all the girls.
I never
He
liked
comes in. He
Lunchables.
comes in with the fucking like ham and cheese little cracker sandwiches, and all the girls are like, "Oh, look at this guy."
Hated those.
Yeah, the build your own pizzas.
Also hated those.
Oh, that one. That was the fucking pussy puller right there. Was the fucking pizza one.
Why do I have so many bad food opinions?
Lunchables
Jesus
are
fuck.
great, and you shut your fucking mouth.
I didn't enjoy them. I never enjoyed eating those.
There's just something about them, okay? Like, they're not good in the traditional sense, but there's just something about them.
I mean, yeah, I'm the person that doesn't like fucking chocolate.
I hate you for that. I despise you for that. I cannot
I'm
believe what I
sorry that
read.
it burns my mouth.
Are you
Are
allergic
you
to chocolate?
allergic?
I don't think I am. I
Well,
might
then
be.
how does... if normal milk chocolate burns your mouth, I think you might be allergic to chocolate, Andrew.
Still eat it occasionally, but like, I don't enjoy it.
Then why do you eat it?
Because I'm.
Andrew, I think you're allergic to chocolate. This makes me... I'm still mad at you because you perceived it as not liking chocolate.
I
But
still
it
don't
makes
like
more sense
chocolate.
now that you...
Sometimes it burns, sometimes it doesn't. I think
Can
I
you believe...
started to hate
Can you believe this
chocolate.
guy, Saturn? Can you believe that there's a man who does not like chocolate out there?
Yeah, I order
I've
vanilla
seen
ice cream,
Stranger
so what?
Things.
My cousin puts more sauce on her pizzas.
Why wouldn't you?
She dips it in ketchup. Do you
Oh
not see
God!
a
Oh
problem
no!
with that?
Oh no! Oh no! That you should have specified that from the start. Oh, if she had dipped it in like marinara cups, then that'd be fine. But ketchup?
Just straight up ketchup.
No! Oh man! Oh, I had steak sauce on a pizza once and it was fine, but not ketchup.
I had barbecue sauce on macaroni.
That sounds like it would be good.
It was fine. It was the only cheese that I had, or no, it was one of the only few cheeses that I had while I was in Wisconsin.
Isn't Wisconsin like known for its cheese, or am I thinking of another state?
Yeah, that's the state that's known for its cheese. I have a cheese head in my closet. I'm never gonna be able to wear it in public because I live in a state that absolutely hates the Packers and everything to do with Wisconsin. Well, we almost hate it as well. It's not the state we hate the most. We hate Chicago, or no, we hate the state that's directly below us, but I can't think of the name of it. What the fuck is it called? Am I just dumb?
Yes, you are, Andrew.
Yep. And if the state's too not notable to ever know it, it's basically like Vermont.
And with that, I think it's about time to hit the hay, folks.
With that, everyone else is tired, and I'm practically the only person that can keep up a coherent English sentence.
Hey, I can speak word, correct?
No, you can't.
Why do big word when small word do good?
You ever hear this thing called grammar?
But small word do good, so why big word?
Pass school.
I did pass school. I no longer need big word. I already do big word test and pass.
You barely.
Shut up. Anyway, it's
If
time
this were if last year were any regular year, you would have been fucked more than Toast. You don't know who Toast is, but I know who Toast
I thought you
is.
meant just like the food. I'm like, are people
No,
fucking
not the
toast?
food. No.
Well, I guess there is Merlogic. There's the Wonder Bread guy, but I don't think you toast it.
What? What?
There is a guy who's famous around some communities that I frequent who is super sexually into Wonder Bread.
I have many questions.
I think like it started because like the Wonder Bread like felt similar texturally to boobs or something. I've heard the origin story. I just don't remember because I was tired when I heard it. I think we talked about it on the Dickheads podcast because Merlogic called into the Dick Show and talked about the fucking Wonder Bread thing. Anyway, it's plug time, folks. It's time for us to plug our social medias and other projects we're working on. Saturn, you got anything to plug? You want to plug your prolific Twitter?
Prolific Twitter?
I
recently cleaned out my phone. Yes, it's at Saturn's Prophet, all one word.
You think these people know how to spell the word profit?
Oh, that's fair.
And when I say these people, I mean Andrew.
Prophet.
I can't even comprehend words.
Guys.
Someone asked me to. If you asked me to spell continue, I genuinely couldn't be able to spell continue without having to type it or write it.
Anyway, but yeah, Saturn's Twitter is an experience. Like, I just get notifications for this shit every once in a while, and it's just like, you never know what you're gonna get on twitter.com/Saturn's Prophet.
Sometimes I'm funny. Sometimes I'm naked.
What?
It's just...
Andrew's interested now. He wasn't interested before.
No, I was listening, but...
he heard the word naked and he was like, oh?
What? Yeah,
anyway.
I think I'm gonna just stay on my side of Twitter. Thank you very much.
He'll just stay on the clean side of Twitter.
Yeah, I'll stick on my I don't know. Demigloom's very you know, demi-gloomy.
Yeah, Demi is a person who has things that he says. And I love the man to death, and I know you do too.
The fuck said I loved Demigloom?
Okay, and no need to shit on the guy. Like, wow, okay, he's gonna hear this and he's gonna be
I don't
sad.
have to shit on the guy. He does it for me.
Demi's gonna hear this and he's gonna shed a tear because his friend Andrew said that he didn't like him.
I don't hate him. I just he's fine. He's just Jesus Christ, can you stop making my phone go off every 20 seconds because you keep tweeting stuff coming from the person who tweets too much.
Andrew, just because you turn notifications on for people doesn't mean you get to tell them to tweet less
Shut the
because
fuck
your
up.
notifications go off. You made that decision actively to turn the notifications on for that person.
Yeah, and I still don't get the notifications every time that he tweets.
Yeah, that's Twitter's fault. Twitter's not a good
Fucking
website. But
Twitter, I'm gonna
anyway,
beat the shit out of Twitter.
speaking of Twitter, Andrew, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me on Twitter at NGEL from hell 0. All one word. No A, because Angel does not need the letter A in it when the @ sign exists.
Because the @ sign is the A. It's clever. It's a clever thing that he did.
Yeah. I almost thought
Anything else,
about making
Andrew?
the E a 3, but I decided against that. But no. You can find my Twitter, and that's all you need to dig into the hellhole that is known as Andrew.
Also, go ahead and check out Angel from Hell on SoundCloud. Very good.
Again, all you had to do is go to my Twitter, and you can find my SoundCloud.
That's true. It's on your Twitter. I really wish you would let me do an episode where me and Debbie listen to your fucking SoundCloud. The fact that you won't let me do that makes me sad.
You can do it when I'm not on the show.
Andrew, that's what I said originally, and then you said you would leave me
know
and
what?
stop doing this show with me.
I'll let you do it. I'll leave the show if you ever bring one of my exes on that isn't Alex.
Yeah, and I've already agreed not to do that.
Yeah.
It was only fun. Andrew, it's only funny
I know.
once. That's the thing.
It's only funny one. It's only funny
once.
until it's one that actually hates me.
That's for when we actually have a fight. That's for when you really kill my parrot in real life. It's
When I
not an April
just
Fool's bit.
be wary of the next April Fool's where I actually kill Riley's parrot and it's not
The
a
joke will be that there is no joke, and that the joke from last year is reality.
yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Riley Tweets. Find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Riley Streams. You can find me on YouTube as Riley ! Where I make shitty solo Let's Plays because nobody wants to do Let's Plays with me. Other podcasts, Pixels, Polygons, and Fun can be found wherever podcasts are found. Saturn was on that once, maybe twice. I don't remember. At least once. Verifiably, I remember that happening.
Definitely twice.
Definitely twice. Got it. Anyway. Man, enough with Riley's amazingly poor memory. There's also Pokemon Variety Hour, can be found on Spotify, Stitcher, or Apple Podcasts. The redheaded stepchild of Pixels Media, as we established, because nobody else on the network cares about it but me. It just sits in the corner and cries. And then there's if you're listening to us on the Big Guy Little Guy, please check out the Riley Podcast Mega Feed. It's where I do this show and some other shit. I'll be throwing more shit up there soon, more variety. I'm gonna try to my strategy going forward with the Mega Feed. I'm gonna make an announcement for this on Twitter and see if I get any takers. But I really want to just pick out either people I make content with already or just people who I talk to in general circles. And just start a podcast with them, do an episode or two, and just kind of throw spaghetti at the wall and see if something maybe sticks and we want to do more. I think that's gonna be my strategy, just to bring variety to the feed and also see if I can think of a new idea that me and whoever else is involved is actually satisfied with. So we'll see if that goes anywhere. And then there's, if you're listening on the Riely Podcast Mega Feed, you can check out Big Guy, Little Guy. It's a YouTube channel where we post this podcast, and there's a couple Let's Plays up there. Maybe someday there'll be a couple more. Who knows? And then there's, fucking the MoCast. That's the last one. You can find that at anchor.fm/the-mo-cast or on the YouTube channel MoDiggity42. It's where me and my friends Mo and Robin talk about whatever topic suits our fancy. We talked about drinks, we talked about Star Wars, we talked about podcasts, we talked about TV.
I'm sorry, did you say podcast or
Yes,
pot and cast?
No, we said podcast. Although, have we done an episode of the MoCast on drugs? I think we have. If we haven't, we will very soon, now that I've thought about it. Because I know
spent this whole evening on drugs.
I know Mo has a lot to say about drugs. He's very much on the funny grass, which I'm sure is what Saturn's doing over there as well. You see, that laugh is the perfect response to that question. And
I'm just vibing, man.
that's fair. I ain't knocking it. But that's about it, all it tonight from the issued crew. We gotta go me and Andrew gotta go sleep, and Saturn's gotta finish her funny grass. So, we have an outro thing that we do. I forgot. My issue was nobody wants to do Let's Plays.
My issue was self-hatred. I didn't need you to remind me, you stupid bitch. I had it.
And my issues were deadbeat moms and online dating.
And we'll see you guys next time for whatever the fuck we do next week.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
We always do.
Usually Riely doesn't come up with it till last minute.
That's what happened tonight. I literally switched. I switched on a dime because Demi, when you hear this, we need to talk. We need to get you on this show soon because I have an issue that I know you will vibe with that I want to talk about with you on. So talk to me, buddy.
You and him doing it, this 1 week. I take a break.
Oh my god, we'll do the episode, we'll listen to your SoundCloud, and we'll talk about that issue. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful.
By that time, the diss track should be out against Demi.
Let's do it! Oh my god, Demi, we'll talk.
I've heard this much excitement from Riely in forever.
We'll talk, Demi, don't worry. I know you're listening.
I hope you're listening.
If he's not, realistically, if he doesn't reach out to me within a couple days of this going up, I'll reach out to him. Either way, we'll see you next week, folks. Except maybe not Andrew now.
I might
got
not.
Ideas flowing,
but I'll be here spiritually. You definitely will hear from me.
All right. Good night, everybody.